Hello there and welcome. This is going to be another JustPy video, and we are going to talk about the request object. So the request object, to put it simply, is basically the object which is processed by the framework, or in this case JustPy, and this object contains multiple types of information about what the client wants us to do. So for example, we could use URL parameters, path parameters, cookies, etc. And first we are going to create a simple app which is going to give us basically information whether there is any request parameter passed. So let's import JustPy, and let's call this the demo function, and we take a request as an argument. We create our web page from JP web page, and if the length of the request query params is greater than 0, then for key and value in request that query params that items. So at this point, if you guess that this is going to be a dictionary, you are correct. We are going to create a new paragraph and say that the text of this paragraph is going to be as follows. So the key is going to be the key, and the value is going to be the value. And we attach it to the web page. Otherwise, if there are no query parameters, we could just create a paragraph stating that the text is no query parameters. And we use jp.justpy with our demo function. Alright. Oh, and let's not forget to return the web page. So if we go here and run the request object.py and visit this site, so this is the request object, demo JustPy function, and hold on, we forgot to attach to the web page this one. So it says that the web page is empty. We may want to add some components, but if I restart it, you will see that there are no query parameters. So let's specify one. Let's say that the dog is husky, and let's say that the cat is mixed, and let's say the food is delicious. So as you can see, this is how we can pass query parameters to our context route. And with the end, you can, let's say, concatenate multiple query parameters for the same context route. And this is what you see here. And if we want, we can create another example that is going to basically load an image of a dog. So demo dog query, and we have the request as the argument. So as you can see, the request is not imported anywhere, but it knows that this request object is something that the framework can use because it is passed as an argument to the request. So let's create our web page, and what we would like to say that the breed is going to be a request.query params.get breed, and the default value is going to be papillon. Papillon. I don't know how to pronounce it. So if you are familiar with Python dictionaries, what we say here is that we want to get the key which is defined as breed, and if we cannot find a key which is going to be defined as breed with a value, then we will associate the breed with the default value. And what we would like to say is that we want to await the jp.get, and this is going to be an f string, and basically this is going to be a URL that we want to load, and in order for this to work we have to define an async function, and then once we awaited to load the specific image, we will have the image URL, which comes from the response image key, not image, message. Let's call this response. And then we can create an image tag with the source as the image URL, and we attach it to our web page, and we associate a class with it called m-2p-2, and let's close it, return the web page. Alright, let's swap out our function to the doc query and see how it goes. So now it says that it's an unsupported protocol. Alright, great. There was a typo. So now, if we visit our website, we have this is the papillon type of dog, and we could say that the breed is pug. So we can see a pug. By the way, me and my fiance also have a pug. So let's create another one. It's called Husky. So as you can see, we pass the breed of the dog as an argument to the context root, and if it can, it will process it and return us with the appropriate image, or return the image for us. Alright, and we also have something called path parameters, and that's the other thing I want to show you. So for example, we would like to define get image function, and this is going to be a handler. It was mentioned in the previous videos that when you define a handler, you have two mandatory arguments that you need to pass. One is self, the other is message, and it's async. And the response will come from the awaited result of the JP get, and basically we will have a similar URL. So this is going to be an f string, and we say that we have the message.page.breed, and the self.source is going to be response message. Great. Now we are going to use a decorator. So jp.setRoute, and we say that we want to visit the breed with the breed argument. So come on. And then we have the async def demo dog path, and we pass the request argument, and then we do the following. We create our web page, and then we will have the following: wp.breed is equal to breed, and before that we define the breed as request.path params that get breed, and the pug is going to be the default breed. So it doesn't matter whether you use query strings or path parameters. You have in both cases these stored in a dictionary, but the difference is that you refer to the query strings as query params and the path parameters as path params. And this is going to be WP, and in the end we return the web page. But before that, what we would like to do is the following. We will have the response here and await the breed. Then we will have the image URL from the response message, and after that we will create our image tag with the source as image URL, and we attach it to the web page, and the classes are going to be m-2, p-2, cursor, pointer, and the click is equal to get image. So this way we associate with the image. And if I swap out the function and restart my JustPy script, we should see the following. We don't have the message defined. But why? Oh, this is going to be the breed. So let's go back. And as you can see, we have the default image of the mobs. And when we say that the breed is husky, then we get the image of a husky. Alright, so I think this showcased how you can use query and path parameters and what the request object is good for. See you in the next one.